Hello and welcome to this video. I'm just leaning on Jeff. I'm just having a little cuddle on the bed before we start the day. Today is going to largely be centered around videos. I've got quite a few that I need to film and edit and upload and do all of that jazz, which it won't obviously show you because you'll see the finished products. But I've got some other bits and bobs that I need to do as well, so I'll show you those. Pete's got a tennis match today, so we're on our own for a bit. But that'll be useful, because then I can film some of these videos in peace. Oh, I've got that silly hanging thing showing. But anyway, it's time to start the day. I can't lay here cuddling Jeff all day, even if I want to. Look at him, he's so cute. Oh, hello. Excuse the red nose. I've just come back from a walk with Jeff. The morning's been going pretty well actually. I've filmed and edited the sales haul, which is already up, so I'll add a link to that below. And I've done some stuff towards the secret project that you won't hear about still, sorry, for probably till about March time. So there were two big things that I wanted to get done today. There's one more that I'd like to do, and that's our photo book, because I'm currently in the middle of doing a video for that one. But I think if it's worked out, you've probably already seen that one. I think that one would have gone out Wednesday and this is the Sunday video of that week, if I remember rightly. But I want to get that done so that hopefully the book will arrive in time for me to actually finish this video. But so if it hasn't worked, then that's why you haven't seen the video. I've also been told that I've got a parcel arriving between 2:30 and 3:30, which is part of Pete's birthday present. So I'm hoping he's still going to be out, because I imagine this is going to be covered in the company's logo and it will give it away what I've bought him for his birthday, or part of what I've bought him for his birthday. So yeah, all in all, it's been going alright. We're doing pretty well today. But it's about 1:30 and I am absolutely starving. So I'm going to go make myself some lunch and I'm going to watch an episode of Queer Eye, because it is still a Saturday and I can still relax on it. I'm putting pressure on things for myself. It's not something that I necessarily have to do. It's not life or death, this stuff. If it doesn't get done, you don't get videos basically. So, and I don't really want that to happen, which is why I put the pressure on myself. But I'm rambling and I'm hungry, so that's where we're off to next. So I've managed to convince Pete that we need to change up how we eat, basically. The title of this video about us changing our diet is probably a bit clickbaity, but sorry, because we're not changing really. For about 6 months, maybe a bit more, we've been having one dinner that's vegetarian a week. And I've convinced Pete to up it to 2. That is the change in our diet. So sorry if you thought we were going to be going vegetarian or vegan or something exciting like that, where I might be able to give you tips. That's not the case. So what I'm going to do is take my notebook that I write my to-do list in, and our meal planning notebook, write down the vegetarian meals that we currently have been having, just to see how many we actually have, because obviously 2 meals a week is more than normal, and as a fussy eater I struggle with some of the meals. I don't really do pulses and beans, so that limits our vegetarian meals quite heavily. So I want to make a list. Sorry, I'm really tired. I want to make a list of what we currently eat, see how many we have, how many weeks that would do if we picked 2 of them, and then then I might go and look at some of the recipe books and see if we can get some more in there. Yeah, that is us changing our diet this time. 15 mils of vegetarianness, and we could probably come up with a couple more, like pasta dishes that don't involve meat. But 15 is what? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 7.5 weeks. Which I guess is quite good going, although I don't imagine we'd eat mushroom stroganoff. And I don't think Pete was a big fan of the stir fry, so maybe we have 13. Oh, that says cheers, I forgot the E. As a start, anyway, we can definitely work off this list for the next couple of weeks until we can be bothered to come up with some more meals. For those of you that watched the 2020 goals video, you'll know that I want to take better care of my skin. So I thought tonight I'd take you with me and do my nighttime routine, because I actually have one now. I do all the stuff that you're supposed to do, all that cleansing, toning and moisturising. I mean, I don't know if I'm doing it right because, you know, say it with me now, Faye doesn't know how to be a girl. But at least we're having a go, and I probably started it just before Christmas. Then when we went away for all that time I didn't do it, and now I'm back on doing it again. So I thought I'd take you with me and show you what I'm doing, and you can tell me if I'm doing it right or not, basically, and what products I'm using and stuff. I decided to not go too flashy and expensive to begin with, so I'm just using the simple products, mainly because the price and because I think they'll be alright for my skin. As you may or may not know, I have psoriasis and things, and my skin's not that great. It can be quite dry and flaky, so I thought that would be the best range of products for me to use, as it's supposed to not have all that stuff in it that makes my skin bad. Do that tonight, I'll take you with me for that. I think I'm getting a cold. Everybody at work has colds at the moment, and they all keep joking about how I need to wear one of those masks like they do in Japan so that I don't get it, and now I think I'm getting it, which I really don't want, because the next 2 weekends we're going to be kind of busy and I don't want to be ill for it. Oh, it's just not on. Just not on. Don't know if you can see this, but my boots are pretty muddy at the moment, so I just need to give them a wipe. But I actually thought the story of why they were muddy might be kind of interesting, so while I do it, I'll tell you that. So I was at work on, I think it was Thursday, and I go for a walk at lunchtime just because I need to get out of the office. Otherwise I get a bit of a headache. This is something I do every day. I have like the same route that I go to pretty much every time. So I was just walking around there, and then there's this sort of slight parky bit, green area, trees, that I walk past. Sorry about that, that parcel arrived. Of course, just as I was in the middle of talking to you. So where was I? Yeah, so I was on my walk, and I could hear an animal, like proper distressed. It was making a lot of noise. So I was on the phone to Pete at the time. I asked him if he could hear it. Eventually he could, so I said goodbye to him so I could go and see what I could do, basically. As I got round to where the noise was coming from, I could see that there was definitely an animal there. I didn't see what state or if it was stuck or anything like that, but there was definitely an animal there. So I had to quickly go around the fence and then see if I could help it at all. By going around the fence, that's why my boots got all muddy, which is why I've got to clean them. But as I got to where the animal was, another woman turned up who was missing her dog. So she rushed off and just like dumped another dog and tied that one to a tree and just like left her bag. So I was like, do I wait? Do I go? But I thought, you know what, I'll wait around, because obviously she's left this bag unattended and I don't know whether there's anything in it that might be of value to her or whatever. Probably not. And I thought, should the other dog break free from the tree, she doesn't want to find one dog and then lose another. So I waited, and then she came back out and the dog wasn't there. So she went back up the little path and started calling it. And I explained that I'd seen an animal, probably her dog, by the fence. And then as we both got up there, this little like whippet, I think it's probably a whippet, greyhound shaped, small, probably a whippet, turned up, and it had this big old cut just underneath its eye, like so deep that like bobbly, muscly kind of stuff was showing. It had a little bit of blood all over its face. So obviously she got very distressed with that. And I asked her if she wanted any help. She said no, and then I was like, are you sure? You know. And then she changed her mind and asked me to go and get her husband, who was sat in the allotment just round the corner. But yeah, it was dramatic. And glad I helped out, because I'd want someone to help you if you were in distress, Jeff. I wouldn't want them to leave you. But that's probably going to be one expensive vet trip for that woman now. That was the fun, but I've done what I can with my boots, so hopefully they're not covered in mud now. was my new nighttime skin routine. And it seems fitting that I'm ending this video where I started it in bed. But I'm now going to go and get my pyjamas on and go to sleep. So, this is the end of the video. If you've liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.